podcast out.
Oi, cunts. Welcome to the first official podcast of Russ. I don't want to tell you where I'm at right now. I don't know if you cunts should know. I was outside, enjoying the day, doing a little bit of biking. That's really all. I didn't even want to tell you that much. I'm joining my time here. I'm 19 and I'm hitting the jewel pod. If I had some fucking dabs, I would get that, but it's not legal where I live. So fuck, cunt. So I'm sitting here like, just enjoying it. Well, this is a podcast, so if you hear like any wheels turning, it's probably because I'm on my bike. It's probably because other people are on their bikes riding past. I really just don't even want to say where I'm at, because it sounds so fucking dystopian. It's not bad. It's not a bad place. It's fucking terrible. It's not bad. I feel free, So fucking first official podcast, right? Want to get that out of the way. Actually want to take this serious. If you enjoy my voice, I'm gonna let you know it's gonna be a lot more pronounced when I get my microphone to work with my phone. I just gotta go buy a few adapters and connect those, and then I'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be gooch. No topics I want to touch on right now at the moment, because any topic could really put me in a bad place that I don't want to really be. What am I gonna say first? I fucking hate. Let me put some music on. Okay, that's definitely copyrighted. I'm gonna have to remember to go back and cut that out of the fucking thing, right? Listen, cunts. This podcast thing is gonna be like a normal thing. I'm not gonna do it every day. Probably like once a week. Probably once every 2 days because I have fuck all to do. Fucking working, get money in my account. Finally, after fucking 19 years, I'm fucking piss broke, right? And I was like, oh wow, I don't have to worry about buying new equipment. Shit, I just bought a PlayStation console, baby. I could have saved, got a laptop. I could still do that, sure. Now I'll be fucking piss broke. I was thinking about selling my PlayStation, but it's been so long. It's already the 5 is already out, right? And I'm just thinking I could probably get a 4 and then do something else with the 4, record something. But to get a 4 working, you actually need a decent setup. So right now it's basically like a brick I'm gonna keep because it's mine. I bought it $400 fucking dollars. God, for Christ's sake. And if I fucking sell it, it's gonna be like $2. Right? No, I was thinking about rebranding my entire thing. My profile picture is fine. It's nice. I love it. So much. If you want to know what that is, fuck you, cunts. I'm not gonna tell you shit. To the real viewers, you should already know what it is. I just made it. Damn, this looks fucking great. I can just tell you, it's no one knows who I am, or no one knows who I get, because the fear of like doing this online is like, so many people told me like, you put stuff in the internet and everything's gonna be there. So bitch, no one knows who I am. No one knows who I am, you fucking cunt. No one knows who the fuck I am. So that's thing, right? Because they're off. Like, people who are talking say that they have like at least 30. There's this guy named Kudasai joined his server a while back. Not plugging anything. You can probably search it up, who cares? It's not like he's gonna fucking blow up because I said that. Or I'm not fucking clout chasing him. I'm not gonna put him in the title. Or like, oh, I met Kudasai. No, man, we had like a talks, like frequent talks on like Discord, just talking to each other, like talking about life and how people feel and different philosophies. He's a really in-depth man, Kudasai. I don't know, he's fucking like 50,000, 30,000 subscribers. This guy is nuts. When I'm thinking about it, I'm like, 30,000, that's a lot. That is really a lot. And I still think now, at fucking not even 100 subscribers, I'm thinking like, wow, I'm thinking like, that is a lot to me. That is a lot. That's a fucking lot, bro. And then when you talk to like people like that, it's not like, oh my god. Like, when I first talked to him, it was like, oh my god, man, this guy has so many subscribers, bro. I'm so fucking nervous. I don't really know what to say. And every time I talk to him, I was like, what if I say the fucked up thing? And I still kind of get like that. I don't really talk to him much, kind of sometimes speak. But that's for his Discord, right? And then we had a couple chats, VC. I'm not trying to like brag like, I talked to fucking Kudasai or whatever. I'm basically saying this just to get off my chest. But like, and I also had a talk with a couple of YouTubers I'm not gonna name, because the only reason I named Kudo is because I really respect him and his philosophy of the way he does things, and his videos are fucking so like, jeez, man, the editing came so far. Other people I talked to in like other servers, and like they have like a decent amount. There's just one bloke who's gonna go to this year's VidCon, and then so he's just sitting there fucking saying how like, oh, you can't really do this and do that, or think this and think that, because other people think this and think that. I'm like, how many subscribers do you even think I have? I really don't even tell people how many subscribers I have, because it's so embarrassing. I'm like, oh my god. But it's not like, we should base things on fucking subscriber counts, right? No. I get really a thing, because like, if you watched my content, or if anyone watches my content, I put a lot of work into my video editing. I put a lot of work into my video editing. Some videos where I think I don't really need to do that much, I just want to do it, alright? And sometimes I just don't have the time to sit there and edit, but when I do, it's great. It becomes out amazing. All I can think of is just how the more equipment I get, this is how better it can be, or how much time I can put into things. I just don't have that much time to put into things anymore, or at the moment. It's still fucking phenomenal, fantastic. I don't give a fuck what you say about like, oh, I didn't like this. Well, fuck you, can't stop watching my content. Yeah, but the point what I was trying to say is like, people like that, because you'll get recognized if you get recognized, online. Not like you're gonna get recognized on the street. Because I didn't talk to a lot of big people, right? They'll get recognized on the street. Is this when I say things? I don't want to say it like, because what if somebody knows who I am, even though no one's gonna know who I am, and they come up to me and fucking shit talk me in the face, because I just don't care. I'm gonna just pass you by. If you say hi, I'll be like, hi. If you say what, fucking fuck off, I'll fucking flip you fucking the bird and say fuck off, and then probably slit your fucking throat or something. But that's basically that's like a fear I have of like doing this, like talking, about my profile picture. I just don't want you to know any personal information about me. Not at all, really, not at all. Any personal info. I'm starting to do this podcast shit, right? Just been watching a lot of I'm not taking it serious. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts recently, and I've just been being chilling. And I was like, you know what? I for the longest time, I wanted to do a podcast with a couple people and say, let's do this, sit down. It'll be really fun to do it. But it never really got to the point that we actually sat down and did a podcast or recorded it. There will be a lot of just sit there and talk about something. We'll just talk about something, not even recording it, not even thinking about like YouTube or anything, right? Or like our business plans or some shit. So I'm just sitting here now like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a podcast. And it might be every day, it might be every 2 days. I might open up more to my channel and be like, and start saying a lot more stuff about what I'm doing and how my life is. I just don't want to get too in depth with my life right now, because I just want to keep that to myself, right? And come to terms with it and be like, this is the way I want to live life, and this is the way I want to do things. This is the way I want to keep up the balance of living my life. And every time somebody passes by, is that thought of like, they're probably talking shit, or I saw this guy's racist, or this kind he wants to fight, so I have to fucking take off my shit and fucking sling this guy across the fucking neck. And it's never that. And then like I'm listening to my headphones, and if I go outside, right, and I listen to this person and then they say one fucking thing, I'm like, oh, they're obviously talking shit. So I was just like, fuck you, bitch. And then they're like, oh, what? And I'm like, and I don't know, it never happened, right? It never happened. I remember I was riding my bike one time down the road, and there was this old white couple. It was this girl and this guy. I don't know if they were a couple or they were just riding together. And I'm pretty sure this girl said some fucking slur. I said, fuck off, cunt. And she said, she was like, she said it real fast. It kind of sounded like she said, I don't know what it sounded like. It's just, I really don't even know what the fuck she said at all. It just sounded really slurish. And she said that, and I was like, fuck off, cunt. And I was like, and then she was like, what? And I was like, bitch. And then I just kept going. They didn't turn around and be like, hey, we want to talk. We just kept riding. So I was like, yeah, I handled that motion serious. And well, for some reason, right, I took my fucking mic shut off. So that was the thing. So the thing I was at old bitch, and something else happened, and fucking I said like something about old bitch, whatever. Fuck that old guy. But that's my thing, right? And I guess I learned to stop putting people in front of me, like thinking about other people or or like what the fuck they do or what the fuck happens in their life. Because when I look at something and I think it's cool, I want to go to the person and be like, oh, that's cool. So instead, I'll just do this stupid look at their fucking, like, this guy had like nice wheels. And I looked at the wheels and I looked at him and I stared at the wheels. Now I wanted to know if he was looking at me, looking at his wheels. And then I realized, I was like, this is fucking stupid. This is retarded. This is fucking dumb. So I fucked it off. I said, fuck it. Fuck it. And then so I fucking did something else. And I just stopped caring what other people had. I really did. Like I wasn't caring like, oh, he had these nice wheels. Like, I want nice wheels. No. That's just like a sake of like, of me. Like, I was like, what do I care if this guy knows that I like his wheels? If I like his wheels, I'll go up to the counter and be like, I like your wheels. But if I don't, but then I just like, I don't want to do that. I just want to keep going. And I just fucking go to where I was. So I started putting people in front of me because I felt like I had a chain on me, like something was stuck on my body, right? And then every time I would pass somebody, I feel like, they would try to make eye contact or they would look at me. So I like when you pass by somebody. This is all like in the this is like me. It doesn't matter. This is just saying me. Like on the internet, we talk, whatever, fuck it, but I don't want to have I'm surrounded by so many old people. I was surrounded by so much old people who didn't fucking understand at all. And people would be like, we can help you, even though I was just fine. And like, we need you to do this, even though I don't want to. Or we don't, or don't do that. And they're like, fuck off, I'll do what I want. And then they'll try to like say I taught them that, even though I did it already and I already knew how to do it. And I figured out myself, he didn't teach me shit. Or just be like, well, listen, I'm gonna teach you my way of living, and you're gonna live that way. How about fuck you, kill yourself, jump off a bridge with a rope attached to your neck, bungee jump, the rope snaps, and then you're fucking in this river, and then it goes on a waterfall, and then you crash on rocks and split your goddamn head open, and then your fucking X-rays like Mortal Kombat, and your neck gets split, right? Just fuck off. Just live your own goddamn life. Fuck off. And that's what I've dealt with that most of my life. Just people wouldn't just fuck off. Like people wouldn't just live their fucking daily life without coming to me. Because I obviously don't want to be fucked with. I'm wearing a goddamn hoodie, right? Not to conceal myself. It's warm and comfortable, right? It's warm and comfortable. I just don't like the social norm. Just like, oh, he has this or he has that. I don't care. Who cares? Who cares? No one cares. Stop it, right? And just let me fucking listen to goddamn Dan Bull in peace. Hey, Dan Bull is whatever, man. He's a British rapper. And I don't care, man. I really don't. This thing, I don't know how long this is gonna be. It's probably gonna be like a good length. I don't know how long I want my podcast to be because they're usually like an hour long. I'm kind of chilling right now because I have to get back to what I was doing. This is kind of like a side thing, a little hobby. I'm kind of treating this thing as a hobby, right? Not as like a big thing like, oh, I'm gonna be some fucking massive cunt on television. And everyone's gonna look at me and be like, oh, this cunt's amazing. Cause no, I don't think that, I don't really care, bro. Like, and that's my thing. It's just, I just don't care. There's things that I care for, like the Care Bears. I love them. I love the Care Bears. I love the Care Bears and shit. It's not like, oh, I just don't care about this or I don't care about that. It's just that I get bored really fucking easy, and whatever your fucking negativity, whatever you're saying that's negative and shit, if it's negative, it's just fuck off, man. Let's talk about something positive. But if I'm feeling negative, I'll say it, and you can tell me to fuck off, and I'll be like, alright, whatever, cunt. I probably won't, because I'll be high as shit, or just like, I don't know, doing something like, oh, you fuck off, cunt. And then we'll do something with it, and it's just a matter of if we click, if I get you, you get me, we best of buds. But I haven't met a single person who gets me at all. Not a single person, bro. Like just because we like the same things doesn't mean we're the same person, right? Because let's say, I don't know if any of you blokes go to work, and you're at work and you're forced to be this and be that, but it's I'm myself. I like to be myself, and of course most people are themselves too, but you don't have as much freedom as you would, because you can't just like stop in the middle of like your fucking whatever you're doing and smoke a joint right on your station or whatever you're at, right? You can't just like stop in the middle of that, because working hourly, you can't just like go off into like the break room and just smoke a joint, because first of all, you can't smoke indoors, stuff like that. But if you're off work, just do whatever the fuck you want. It's different from being on the job and then off the job. when people I'm currently just like trying to get my thoughts together, you know. Let's say it was just a piece of like my mind. I was trying to think, I stopped doing this. Really, is like when I see something that irritates me, or it doesn't even irritate me, or I just think of like, oh, it's probably gonna do something like this, or it's probably gonna do something like that. Even if it doesn't make sense, it makes sense to me, whatever, because I'm saying it, obviously. I just stop and I fucking get all flustered and whatever, man. Like I get like all like that, like, oh my god, I just feel like stop talking. I just feel like fucking moving on. But freedom. If we're at the job and we both do our job well, right? We both do our job well, and we both click at work, right? Because we can, put up boxes or something. I should have had that on Do Not Disturb. I don't know if that notification was in the fucking thing or not. We both do our job well. We work good at well, but that's because we're forced to do that at work to make money, to do things outside of work. But if we're outside of work, that's who I really am. Just because we work well at work does not mean we work well off work. If you get what I mean, right? Yeah, right? Like fucking, like let's say we play a game together and we click well in the game. That makes a lot of sense because we both love playing that game. But if we're fucking playing, I used to play a lot of Fortnite with a bunch of cunts back, with Fortnite. I still love the game, and I wish I could play more because I'm pretty sure I could blow it up heavy with my content. And the better it gets each time, I can fucking blow that shit up. But I just don't have the time or the resources to do that. I have the time. I fucking have so much time, and I just don't have the resources to do that. So Fortnite might die off, and if it does, if like they close the servers, I'll be like, fuck, it was my fault, or fuck, I was too late. Fuck, I was too late. Fuck, I was too late. Fuck it, man, fuck. And because I could have done something, but it wasn't really my fault. Even if I was on, I'm pretty sure it still would have died off. But I just got off the point. All right, we play Fortnite. We're good at the game. We worked well. We're fucking getting Vic Royce, fucking shitting on kids. I'm fucking hitting my little, but I'm hitting my fucking the Wu-Tang Clan does the around scream at the money, dollar bills, y'all, and you're fucking throwing up emojis, and we're fucking spray painting loot and shit, right? We work well in the game, and then an hour passes. I'm like, all right, man, you wanna play fucking Plants vs Zombies, right? PvZ, Plants vs Zombies. I love plants. I love being a plant. You'd be like, what? Fucking Plants vs Zombies? What are you, fucking 12, dude? Like, fuck that game. That game is for fucking retards. And then that's where it kind of, splits. Not like our pathway split, but it doesn't mean like we're not able to click, because even if you have like one of your best friends, not everyone's gonna like the same thing, and that's what I'm kind of coming to terms with. But that's just on a video game standpoint. Let's say we're outside and we're just talking, right? Because on the game it's much easier to talk about the game that we're playing, because there's a lot of things we know about that game, so it's easy to come up with topics. But let's say we're just talking and it gets awkward because we have nothing to talk about. That could happen mostly, that even with like one of your best friends. But if it's your best friend and you just don't feel like talking, be like, man, I don't feel like talking. You're just gonna sit there and be like, let's head home. And then a couple years pass and you try to click up again, or something happens, man. It's stuff like that. Recently I abandoned a lot of things, and that was kind of my statement of like, it was just abandoning things because it was toxic, it was draining, it was stressful, it was a lot on my back and on my neck. I literally had back and neck pain from all this fucking stress, and so I just dropped it, and it wasn't even good for me. It's not like I was even having fun. You're right, because I'm getting a little bit personal here, but abandonation is a thing that I don't even know if that's a word, probably. That's a thing I had to deal with a lot, fucking over the years. I mean, like, not just me. I'm mostly not abandoned. I didn't really have things to abandon, right? I didn't. I just started doing it recently. Not even abandoning things, just leaving things, right? It seems like, oh, you're abandoning something like that that really, you stuck for. I was leaving things, and it kind of, and then those things kind of try to, I felt, I didn't feel guilty at all. I don't feel guilty. I don't, because that shit's not even for me. It wasn't fun. I was always bored. Not because I'm bored with a person or I'm bored with that thing. Is that it wasn't even mine. The thing is, I felt chained and locked up. That leaving is a different thing from abandoning. That's where I'm fucking up. Leaving, right? Leaving something to pursue my goals and my dreams. And then a person would come up to you and say the most fucked up shit. And then in your mind, it makes sense. But when you say it out loud, it's like, that shit, none of that shit ever happened. You're just trying to fucking guilt trip me. You're literally trying to guilt trip me. Or that person. Or that thing. You're literally trying to guilt trip me. Now I'm thinking like everything's trying to, just leaving something behind. It's like everything's trying to guilt trip me. That's where I think hoarders come from. Like people hoarding, things in their bag thing, whatever. This is the first podcast, so it's obviously a little bit scuffed, right? It's not going to be great. It's different from, a one guy perspective than a whole group. It's different than on things. It would be a lot easier to talk if it was just a lot of people. But for me, I have to do an hour of fucking talking and fit it into one podcast, right? And then I forgot, man, I have to cut some of the beginning of it. Just, that it doesn't matter. Also, right? And if I say fucked up things, it's just like, I'm gonna say it again. I don't give a fuck at all, because that's just the way I grew up. And when I start caring about things that I don't, it's because I don't care about it. Doesn't mean, if I don't care about it, doesn't mean I can't put the time in to get to understand it and appreciate it. Like, oh man, like this thing is like, oh well, wow, I didn't see it that way. I probably should, look more into it. Doesn't mean I'm going to put my whole life into it. I'm just like, I'm going to give it a little bit more respect and things like that. Like, things like that, right? And then, if it's something I just don't fuck with, I'm going to say fuck off, fuck you, like things like that, like fuck off. Like you keep pushing this shit onto me, and you keep just doing all this shit, and you're trying to take credit for it. That this has nothing to do with what I was just talking about. It probably does, but just okay. I'm gonna be honest. Fucking guy rode by on his bike, and I said respect the minute he fucking rode past. So and he looked at me as soon as I said it. He was like, "You respect me, bro?" Fuck no, I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. You don't fucking know who I am. So why the fuck are you even, shit like that. I'm not giving any respect for you, and it feels like, and when I say it, and when I say anything about like anything, it feels like they're trying to take it away from me. And in the future, when I say something, like when I say the same word, or I say the same phrase, or I even think of the same thing, it's easier to think of it because saying, when I say it out loud, and I get fucking flashbacks of like to that one stupid cunt who I have never met before walking past me or looking at me grimacing with their yellow, disgusting, broken teeth, and I'd be like, and then it gives me like, it either makes me extremely fucking angry, which it should, right? And then I have to fucking say it again so I can get them the fuck out of the way and be like, okay, I said it at this mark in time, at this place, at here. I didn't say it to nobody, or if I said it to somebody that I like, I wouldn't have to replace that memory. And then right? And then I feel like I have like a really good fucking memory. I really do. There's a lot of I don't forget anything at all, and I really want to. I really fucking want to. Somebody told me that I was gonna forget a lot of this shit, and to be honest, me thinking I just want to. I like a lot of shit. There was this time I was at some place, and then they were like, "You're gonna forget everything here." It's because this is being the cunt they are, right? Because like, just because just being the cunt they are, just saying things to fuck with me. And in the back of my head, I kind of took it serious, but in face reality, I was like, whatever, man. But like me, I just like, I want to forget. I really want to forget, and that's suppressing memories. And then like, and it's working. It's working fucking well. It's working indubitably. I love it. I love it. So I'm not even gonna go into that. Suppressing memories really works if you don't ever go back to those memories and you just forget and have a happy fucking life, right? Gosh, man, I feel so fucking good. I feel fucking great. I feel great. But, it's hard to forget. It really is. Because I remember being in the womb. And it was, I fucking remember being in the fucking womb where it's dark. And I remember it was really dark. I mean, fucking dark. And I just didn't care because I was dumb and stupid. Not dumb and stupid, obviously. My brain wasn't developed. Fucking womb larva baby. Not larva baby, it's stupid. And I'll get onto that whatever. I have another subject to come across on. But I remember that. And then I remember like, I don't know why I'm thinking of like, because one of my old videos had like a star, you're flying in space, and it's like a background when parts of the video fade, it would just be stars, and it was black with stars coming towards you, right? And that's all I remember is like I wanted to be like that, like I wanted to remember as like, it's black with stars, but no, it was just black. It was just black. And then I come out, and then one fucking day, I'm just pulled out, and it's bright as fuck. And it was so, all I remember is being so warm, and then I come out, and it feels so fucking weird. I mean, it doesn't, like, shit like that, I want to forget. I remember at a young fucking age. I don't want to bring that up right now. But stuff like that, shit like that, I want to, right? Shit like that, I want to fucking forget. Shit like that, I want to forget, right? So, I don't know if you heard that, but people just passed me on a bike. Cause I'm literally sitting here on the bench, fucking chilling, massively chilling. Not as chill as I want to be, And when I say massively chilling, it's mostly to get me into the mindset of like, yeah, I'm good, yeah, I'm fine. Shit like that. But I don't know if you heard, it's probably you can hear it again. Just like I'm out here just kind of just being me. Shit like that I want to forget, because the thinking of the past makes me forget who the fuck I am right now. The past does not exist. It does not exist at all. And when I think of it like that, and I'm like, does any of this really exist? Is it all for real? Is any of this for real? Or not? I don't. Please tell me somebody who gets that. Even if it's like, shit. Recording now, I don't like thinking about the future either. But I'm just gonna say it. If I don't want to think about it, because of course this is gonna happen. But if anybody, even I don't care, like 5 years later, or like 15 years, or like 50 years, if anybody sees this and they fucking timestamp that and I see it, or you like DM me on Twitter if I'm even using that, or like whatever, and I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, bro, you're a legend, man, you're a jit, you're a real one, yeah, right? I love it. But one part I wanted to get on is thinking about is people nowadays, right? People nowadays. I don't know if it was like this back then, or if I was just really oblivious to the social world or people at all, right? If I was just really oblivious to it, or just didn't, like, if somebody said something, I just didn't take it to face value, because of course I'm not. I had a really fully understanding of who I was, because of course I'm not this. If people say something that you are, and you know, like, it's now. It's like it's now. You know, growing up, you start to take things a little bit more seriously. And me, I'm not saying like you don't have to take it seriously, but I started taking things more seriously. And I used to smoke a lot. I still like fucking smoke a lot. You know, fucking do edibles and shit. Don't ban me, please. I'm right now. I'm over the age of 21. Yeah, I'm 21 years old. Yeah. Legal, right? 21, definitely 21. In like 2 years, it doesn't matter. No one's gonna see this shit. Like 2 years, I'll actually be fucking 21. It's at that fucking jewel. Yeah, shit, like, people will tell you that you're this, or that you're that, or they'll tell you you're a fucking animal, like a hypnotist. And not like a hypnotist. Like a hypnotist, they actually, whatever, I'll get into that part either. But they'll tell you, like, you're this or that, and before, I don't care, I care about the past, bro. I'm just saying now, you know, I hate it. I hate when people do that. They'll try to tell you who the fuck you are. They'll try to tell you your name. They'll try to tell you who you are or who you act like. That's not you. If it's anything but me, if they're like, oh, you act like Russ. Oh, because I am Russ, you know? Obviously, you know? Or you look like Russ, or your name's Russ. Or like, I mean, if they say that to me, I'm like, you're not gonna tell me what the fuck my name is, but my name is Russ. You know, I did name myself that. My name is Russ. You know, that is my name. But if they'll try to tell you some shit like, you know, I'm not thinking about the past, bro. Like, I can't do that shit right now. I'm done with the past. I'm really done with the past. And I just got in a whole tangent about like my personal life of like being in the womb and all that, and I probably shouldn't even done that. Being honest, being for real. You know, I hate that. That's one of my peeves. And I know people are just gonna fucking take the piss out of it. Let's do anything to get him mad because I am sad myself. So if I see somebody else sad, it's gonna make me feel no, it won't, because it'll still be a sad, lonely prick. And then I'll look, and then it's not gonna make me sad because I genuinely don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it as many times as I want. I don't care. I do not care at all what you think. I don't give a fuck. Fuck off, cunt. Fuck you. Who are you? You don't even know me, right? You know. Stay sad, stay fucking, you know, do this, do whatever you can to cope. That's the Discord thing, whatever. And, you know, shit like that, it kind of gets on my nerves. But things to make me happy. One, none of your business. You know, you'll see it probably if I get more open on this hobby I'm doing. A YouTube thing. But no, I'm taking it serious. You know, I'm taking this thing serious. I'm gonna keep it up. You don't know shit. But like, I'm not saying you don't know shit, right? I'm saying you don't know fake shit about me. You know, just to keep you fucking, you know, leftist or whatever the fuck that is. You know, I'm whatever. Let's not get into that. Whatever, keep you from fucking. I'm not gonna do that either. Whatever, man. I'm just gonna be just whatever, man. Just whatever. Fuck it. Fuck you. Just. I'm not gonna tell you shit about it. When I become more open on my channel or on my thing or whatever the fuck I'm doing on my Patreon, right? Because I'm gonna have to start doing that sooner or later. I don't know. I think I'll upload this podcast to Patreon first, like for viewers, for first listeners. If you're under the age of 18, or if you're under the age of 16, why the fuck are you watching my stuff or listening to my stuff? You know. Without parental guidance or anybody backing you up. I don't know why. You probably shouldn't be doing this, and you shouldn't. So just click off now. You know, I probably told you should click off before. I'm probably gonna do like a beginning thing. If you're under the age of this, fuck off, right? Like, grow up. Get some fucking. There's one thing they say in Final Fantasy for Yuffie, this turtle guy. He says, "Come back when you have a little bit more wear and tear in your shell," right? And that made me think of like Jiraiya teaching Naruto, right? Like he's like, when he was a kid, and then he comes back to the village like, but no. But that's what I thought, right? And also I'm having a little bit more stuff about like when I think of stuff and I say it out loud, like, oh, people are gonna try to take that. I don't give a fuck. I don't really care. You say it, whatever. Get famous on it. I don't care. You know, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm gonna keep doing whatever the fuck I want, and it's gonna, you know, I'll have proof for it, whatever. And even if I don't, like, whatever, cunts, I'll still do it. Yeah. So that's not basically it, because I still had like some things I want to talk about, and I didn't even like finish up on some of the topics that I wanted to touch on. Well, I can do it later. I can do it now. I think I'll start doing it later, right? Because this is, you know, I do want to like get on to the topic of like, I just don't want to leave. I love doing, one thing I love is doing this. This is what I love doing so much. That's when I was like, this is a hobby. You know, I'm saying it's a hobby because I'm not sure if it's gonna go good. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get 100 subs. I'm really close. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get anywhere on this. Anywhere. I'm just doing this for fun. Literally for fun. And this, I've been so fucking bored. You don't understand how fucking bored I've been. I've been bored as fuck. I've been fucking bored out of my mind. Everything is so fucking boring. So when I sit there and say I don't care, or I just don't give a fuck because you're fucking boring, or this is fucking boring, I'm gonna do what's fun. I love having fun. I can do serious shit too, like taking care of what it makes, what it does to be me, like to get all my equipment and to get the money to build this up, to even get like my personal information. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That shit is hard as fuck. I mean, no, it's not. It's not. I mean, it takes time and it's boring, but I know I have to do it. So when I have it, it's actually fucking poggers, dude. It's fucking poggers. I love it so fucking much. And now I can have fun, right? Not, I'm having fun the way I can have fun. Whatever I can do to have fun, I'm having fun. And fucking where I'm going, I know it's gonna be boring. That's just the way I do. But when people come to me with boring shit, telling me to do boring things, I just want to fucking kill you so fucking bad. I want to toss you off the fucking Empire State Building and crack your back. Not kill you, but just paralyze you for the rest of your fucking life. And shit, I don't know what happens. You know, I'm fine for where I'm at. And if, you know, and when I say shit like that, some reason I get a feeling of like, oh shit, man, it might happen to me, man. I don't know. No, I'm gonna be safe. You know, I'm gonna be as safe as I can. As safe as I can. And then I'm just gonna fucking live my life. I think that boring shit, you know, if it's boring, whatever, cunt, it's boring, I'll leave. But if it's like boring to a T where you're just a fucking cunt, I wanna go. And if actually conversations are really not that boring, right? Conversations are boring. I'll have a fucking conversation. I'll rant. We'll debate. We'll fucking talk. We'll shoot the shit, right? You know? We'll fucking speak. Conversations are not boring, okay? What bores me is that you expect me to just sit there and listen to you about nonsense. Nonsense. It's boring. No one wants to do that. I'm gonna wait for like, hold on. I need some, man. Oh man, that is the most boring shit that could ever happen, bro. That is like the most boring fucking shit, right? Mm. Ugh. Ugh. That I had to get that off my chest. It's I hate boredom. I really do. It's agonizing. I think that's my worst torture is boredom. But fun, if it's somebody else's fun, at least I'm not bored, but I might go like, "Ugh." That's why I stay away from people. I want to have my own fun. Fuck your fun. My fun is what matters. Okay? My fun is what matters to me. As a first person perspective, my fun is what matters. So just don't commit me with boring shit. And I'm literally doing this just for fun. Right? I'm literally doing this just for fun. Right? Yeah? Right? So that's why when I say I'm doing this as a hobby, I'm really doing this just to live my life. You know, I want to say it. I'm doing it as a hobby, just as like a back note of like this. I might not be going anywhere. I just don't want to get desperate of it. Like, where people, because I don't care if you don't watch. I'm literally doing this just for fun. That's all. Nothing less. Nothing more. I'll fucking post a Five Nights video for fun. You know? Ah, man. Just for fun. That's all it is. It's literally all just for fun. But I'm not gonna treat it like, I can just do this. I can just play this game and post it on there like I had fun playing the game. Also, working on the video is one of the most fun things. It's honest. It's almost better. It's not better than playing the game. It's almost better than playing the game, the actual game itself, or doing what the video is about. Working on the video in the editing software, editing the video, because I want to be real with it. Editing the video is also fun for me. So when like big YouTubers say, man, don't even live to that dream. You're not gonna be, you might. I got lucky, man. It's all about luck, man. It's all about this, man. Fuck you, fuck you. It's actually 100% work. It's 100% work. Those cunts who got fucking quote unquote lucky, those cause they posted one fucking video, no editing, and they got fucking whatever. They had to work to get into that situation at that moment, at that time. They had to work to get there. They chose the decision. That was their decision to make. And to have that, whatever, if it was posted without their consent, or if they posted it themselves and they got whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter how much they got. All that matters is that it was fun. And if you didn't have fun, well, it's fuck. Who cares, nigga? Fuck you. Um, but yeah, fun. Fun is all I care about. So, you know, that's I'm gonna just wrap it up there. Hitting the hour mark, and have fun. Smoke pot, do things. Uh, be a legend. How am I gonna end this podcast? Right? I'm gonna end it sitting down. First of all. I stood up and some of that to get like the real weight of that, and enjoy your time, live life. I'm gonna live mine. I don't really care about man, whatever. Fuck off, cunt. I'm gonna enjoy my time. Fuck you. I'm gonna do this because it's fun for me. So, thanks for listening. Really not. You know what? Thanks for listening. If you listen, thanks, man. Thanks, man. If you got to the end, right? Uh, but thanks, man. Enjoy and chill out. I was gonna say stay frosty, right? Stay frosty, but I'm not in the fucking Navy SEALs or whoever the fuck. Stay frosty. I never freeze. Nah, but seriously, guys, enjoy yourself. I'm chilling, man. Thanks. Arigato.